Sorry for shouting in your ears, guys. No. Oh my god, no. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I love that sausage. Oh. Oh. I didn't live in space here, this is bad. Guys, we done 159, this is amazing. I think I have got a new PB. Ooh. Hallelujah. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah! Guys, we made another podium. Oh, let's just not finish into a wall.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, it's tense.
Hello, Caddy. That's a rather friendly.
Oh my god. What's that? Is that you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, are we bumping into each other in that one, or are we being?
I'm
oh!
trying to avoid everything.
Oh my god.
I see. Oh, this is cute. Hello. Good evening. Yes, I'm still wearing this as yesterday. Hi everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? Hey Andre. Are you actually coming along with that little ghost story that I found about? I don't know if anyone is familiar, but has some very injecting cars on track. Go around tracks. Normally his car will crash in the wall and come back on track like nothing happened. Yeah? Yeah. Oh. Where's my microphone? Is it gone? You guys hear me? Has it fallen? My microphone's gone! Louder! Okay, hold on. I didn't actually see the microphone was gone.
You're the worst
Okay,
YouTuber confirmed.
So I was. Has anyone? Yes, finally 2K. To be honest, I was talking to Daniel earlier, and I was saying to him that it wasn't really 2K because at the time we were talking it was 1999. But YouTube likes to be very nice about numbers, so they lie. So I basically reached 2K before I reached 2K, but now it's officially 2K unless someone unsubscribe, which happens all the time. Hello viewers. That's not my line, I shouldn't say that. So yeah, I was just talking about Andre finally embracing his ghost story, because when Andre goes around the track, ACC, actually I've raced iRacing with Andre once, I think. No? Maybe not. Any tracks I'm going around with Andre crashing the wall and his car come back on track like nothing happened. I feel so much more professional talking with my hands on it. Jeff, you're ruining the mic. Well, actually, it wasn't Jeff here. I don't know why Jeff decided to take the microphone off. So I just thought the microphone would be here. I didn't even question it. I didn't even check it. I thought the microphone's here. The microphone's gone. So yeah, I'm glad I gave you a little giggle, Andre. You can hear me now? What didn't you hear then? I was saying, well, you don't need to, you know. I had a really good day, guys. I went bouldering with Super GT and Jeff. We were supposed to go with David Perel, but I think he went to the wrong location, so then he couldn't make it. So I'll have to go another time with him, or maybe another event. We'll see. And yeah, it was really fun to climb again. I wasn't as good as I wanted to, so I'll be sharing a video later with my T gang, the Patreons and the T community on Patreons and members of YouTube. I'll be sharing a video of a few videos of me climbing up the wall, and you will see I've lost basically all my fingers and front arm strength. So after a while, you're climbing, you're holding the holds, and you're upside down. My arms were just trembling. I couldn't do anything. And then while doing my washing up earlier, when I was squeezing the sponge, my arm was saying, no, don't do this. I can't do anymore. So it was a really good day. I really enjoyed bouldering. I want to do more of it. My hands are going to be in a bit of pain in the next few days. I've got a little bit of skin who came apart on that finger. But that's pretty much it. It was really fun. Really fun day. Really enjoyed myself. So hey Toby, by the way. Sorry, I didn't say hello. I'm gonna quickly jump in. Oh my god, my hair is such a mess. I'm gonna quickly jump into. So I've put my. Oh, I always go the wrong way. I need to remember. This way is the. I've put my newly designed logo here, which I love. I just love it. Thanks so much, Flory, if you ever watch my stream, to have done that. This is the best birthday present I could have asked for. My sister is a graphic designer, and she's just incredible. I love the ideas when she calls me and tells me the work she's done for her school or for her work. I just love what she's saying, like what she's doing. She's really creative. And bonsoir, Ghost. Bienvenue dans le chat. Je peux plus parler français. Terrible. Terrible. And I've also done a bit of a movement here, right above. I can do that. Cool. So, let's launch the... I haven't done any of the... Sorry, I'm so sorry. I've got allergies, I think. My Hello, Shopmaster. Are you getting used to the wheel? Remember, don't give up. Okay, so we're going to. I've got. How long do I have before my interview? Do I have time to do a few practice? Oh, let me check. Oh, the next Theamusante is obviously in Germany. Let's see the event detail. Hey Joshua. Hey Yannick. Thank you, Yannick. I was saying earlier it was a lie because YouTube was saying 2K, but it was 1999. Sometimes I'm not sure. Inner felt spring. Spring. Innere Verben Walder. Innere Verben Walder. Let's try and remember that. That was definitely okay. So Innere Verben Walder. Oh, that was one. Oh, I hope there's no Walder reverse because I didn't check if there was that. Innere Verben. And what car did I pick? The R5, isn't it? The R5? Did I pick the R5? I don't even remember. Baby step till I figured out that taping brakes around corner is a good idea. Tapping. How did you? Huh? The gang is rolling. The gang is all rolling in now. Hello everyone. Hey Chile. How you doing? I don't know why I did this. Bam holder. But boom. It's definitely a good name. Don't want to make any comment on it. I love the fact I'm wearing black and my logo's black. It looks like a black and pink vibe. I should just wear black all the time now. I feel like I'm gonna be out of sync if I don't. Oh, guys, I need to go to my wall just there. Don't Don't go anywhere. I'm just going here. I'm just gonna grab my gloves. I'm here. I'm still here. Look, I'm still here. I'm not gone. This room is a little pink. Shortmaster, the Citroen C5 was rather fun on tarmac. Yannick, you pronounce boom like boom. It's with a little bit of A in it. Boom, 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 like this. Sorry, I don't know. I'm doing it 10 times now. My right front legs is very fatigued, so I don't really know how this is gonna go. Push me. What? I've got an 20 minutes or an hour?
No, what did it say?
Because we said 9 yesterday. Yeah?
Have you checked your cup?
Huh?
Did you check your cup?
My cup. Oh. Did you? Oh. Okay, let's do this because we haven't got any time. This is practice. You don't like tarmac? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hold on. Handbrake.
4,
This is really loud.
2, 1, go. 60 over crest, turn unseen square left, don't cut.
Whoa, that came fast.
280. Turn tight up in right, uphill. 100.
Woo! Thank you, Mariano
Long
Lopez,
flat crest.
for subscribing.
180. Turn one left over crest. Opens long, tightens turn.
Oh no, it says left. I thought it said left and then. She's just about got that. Oh my god! I'd almost run into that little half pillar.
5 left. 120. 5 right long, tightens 4. Slow 30. Turn square left, don't cut.
Oh my god! What the hell? Yeah, just did crash into. Okay, well this is my first time at the track, so
Turn square left.
please be forgiving.
150. Flat left. 80. Keep right of a crest, slow 30. Turn narrow 3 left. 30. Turn tight hairpin right. Into turn, don't cut square left.
Remember, I do not have a.
50. Turn tight hairpin right, don't cut. 80.
I do not have
square
a
right.
an handbrake,
Into turn 1 left.
so I'm just
don't
throwing the
cut.
car around.
Opens long, narrow. Into 6 right. 300.
What's having a good time here?
Slow 6 right of a crest, don't cut. Into turn, square left. 30. Turn.
Oh,
left.
that was perfect. A bit of tarmac.
80. Crest.
If I've learned something
30,
from my
turn
different
unseen hairpin
experience. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I have enough of this hairpin already.
right. Turn
Someone
hairpin
take the
left.
hairpin away, please. Woo!
40.
Oh!
Flat crest.
God damn it.
150.
I went really slowly into that.
Flat middle of a
This
jump.
is just practice, by the way, guys. I'm not actually going.
5 left.
Oh!
Into 5 right.
Why did I go that way?
Into 6 left of a crest. 80. Keep middle of a
Wow.
crest. 60. Narrow 4 right tightens. Into turn 3 left. 80. Keep right into turn.
It
3
kinda
left
is- It kind of.
30. Turn hairpin left. 150.
It kind of is really fast, and at the same time, it's not.
60.
Don't know if that makes sense.
Turn narrow 3 right tightens. Into turn tight hairpin right. 80. Flat left of a crest, 200 of a finish.
Left of the crest, 200. Okay, so there's a lot of hairpin, really. Handbrake at Germany is bad idea. Oh, I thought it was good to have handbrake actually, because I do feel like it's something you're missing when you do a hairpin. No, don't you need a handbrake? Isn't that the new record? Well, it was my first try, Salomon. So maybe here we'll do a new record, but I don't think so. I was rubbish. I crashed into a few trees.
4, 3,
2, 1.
go. 60 over crest, turn unseen square left, don't cut. 280. Turn tight hairpin right, uphill. 100. Long flat crest, 120. Turn one left over crest. Opens long, tightens turn one left over crest. 300.
Woo!
Flat 6 right long.
Upfill.
Into 5 left. 120. 5 right long, tightens 4. Slow 30. Turn square left, don't cut. 30. Turn square left, don't cut. 150.
Oh! Left, he said. Why do I go right? Come on, Tia. You said. Oh my god!
80.
Left and right.
Crest, slow 30. Turn
Left.
narrow 3 left. 30. Turn tight hairpin right. Into turn, don't cut square left. 50. Turn tight hairpin right, don't cut. 80. Turn square right. Into turn 1 left, don't cut. Opens long, narrow. Into 6 right.
Oh, we're still doing a bit better. Okay, when he said left, go left.
Crest, don't cut. Into turn square left. 30. Turn 1 left. Opens 80.
Jesus Christ.
30. Turn unseen hairpin right. 80.
I should have gone a bit further and then swing my...
40.
Oh, go. That's that tree. I can't talk and... Sorry, I'm screaming.
Middle of a jump.
I can't
50.
talk and do it at the same time.
5 left. Into 5 right. Into 6 left of a crest. 80. Keep middle of a crest. 60. Narrow 4 right tightens. Into turn 3 left. 80. Keep right into turn 2 left tightens. 30. Turn hairpin left. 150. Keep middle of a crest. 60. Turn narrow 3 right tightens. Into turn tight hairpin right. 80. Flat left of a crest. 200. Of a finish. To stop. Well done.
We done it. 3:08. I think it's like 10 seconds faster. You use button? That story. Is that question for me or is that between... No, I'm guessing it's different. 22 to 8. Great. Let's just try because apparently Jeff is saying that I haven't got much time. Was that the first one? That was definitely the first one. Let's do the first stage and then we'll practice and then we'll do that. If you give me 2 seconds, guys, I'm also going to turn my air conditioning unit on because what? I'm boiling. Oh, sorry, boiling, I meant. I don't know what just came out of my mouth. Hey, Ola. Hey, how you doing? Handbrake is more rally spirit. Actually, Jeff just done. What has Jeff said? Never, Ola. That story. I was going to map the shifter as a handbrake for Thea, but then I couldn't be bothered. What?
Next line.
That story. This is the best face. I'm hiding behind my wheels now, so Andre can't make any more emojis.
Oh.
Sorry, Andre. No more.
Let me help you, Andre.
Do you think it makes me happy to see my face all over the chat constantly? I'm not that vain. Daniel tried this Theamusante event and destroyed the car on first turn. Oh, well, at least that... Showmaster, you have next week. Well, actually, it's gonna be tomorrow. I think we'll start shakedown. No, we have done a bit of... Oh, wait. Because yesterday I forgot to think about my tire pressure and the temperature and what is going on.
Is this the event?
Yeah, this is
But
the
you need
event.
your tyres
This
this
is just
time.
the first one. I'm just thinking. Last time I was told off by you guys about my tires, so I'm taking a breather before the race, and I'm like, do I need to worry about my tire here, or my setup, or anything? Do I need to worry?
Worry. No, you need to change your tyres on stage 3.
No, stage 3. I need to change my.
You
Hola.
do your setup for feeling brave.
You look too good to bad emoji, Thea. You look too good to bad.
Then you can't get bad emojis.
Oh, thank you, Andre. I'm
Lying,
flattered.
Andre, lies.
Is at home like you've got?
Yes.
I'm sure you've got a lot of voodoo dolls around the room going. Die, Thea. Okay, maybe they'll die, but
Yeah, that's a bit harsh. What else said there?
I would show you if I could, but Jeff is laid down on the floor next to me.
60 over crest, turn unseen, square left, don't cut.
I'm gonna focus for 2 minutes because I want to do well on that stage. And not send it.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
go. 60 over crest, turn unseen, square left, don't cut. 280. Turn, tight hairpin right, uphill. 100. Long
Too slow.
Crest, 120. Turn one left over crest. Opens long, tightens turn. One left over crest.
Okay.
I can't hear you.
Keep your hands on the wheel.
What?
Hands on the wheel.
Flat, 6 right long. Into 5 left. 120. 5 right long, tightens 4. Slow 30, turn square left, don't cut. 30. Turn square left, don't cut. 150.
I need to go right! I need to go right!
Left. 80. Keep right of a crest, slow 30, turn narrow 3 left. 30, turn tight hairpin right. Into turn, don't cut, square left. 50, turn tight hairpin right, don't cut. 80,
Oh, nice.
turn square right. Into turn 1 left, don't cut. Opens long, narrow. Into 6 right. 300. Slow 6 right of a crest, don't cut. Into turn square left. 30. Turn 1 left. Opens 80. Crest 30. Turn unseen hairpin right. 80.
Oh, that was a bit heavy on the brake.
Turn hairpin left.
Oh!
40.
Oh no!
Crest. 150.
Ah!
Middle of a jump. 50. 5 left.
Woo!
Into 5 right. Into 6 left of a crest. 80. Keep middle of a crest. 60.
Oh god damn it!
Tightens. Into turn 3 left. 80. Keep right into turn 2 left tightens. 30. Turn hairpin left. 150. Keep middle of a crest. 60. Turn narrow 3 right tightens. Into turn tight hairpin right. 80. Flat left of a crest. 200. Of a finish.
Woo!
Well done.
We didn't quite make our best time, but... Oh, and we're 20 seconds behind the lead. At least we didn't bin it on the first turn. Ooh, Andre, clip those noises. Oh. No! Hey, Aspiflus. Oh my god. I thought I did well. Clearly that wasn't good enough. We are behind. Let's just say, I don't know, I don't think he's here, but Full House is my main enemy in this. I've just established this. I think it's good to
We are doing well.
uh-huh. Where is... Oh, Joshua, that's it. I love to see that we've got quite a few French people. When I started this, I had no French people, and now I've got a few. Yes, allez la France.
Too many French people. There's too many. Can we have less French, please?
I can't really see any British.
Thanks, Dan. Daniel, thank you. What? Voulez-vous coucher avec Like ce soir? So, yeah. Jeffrey. To join the beautiful songs that Chile has. Oh, I can't come out the... sorry, I would have dropped the animation, but I don't think that Codemaster think about the streamer when they do their game, so they don't make it easy for us to go out the game. So unless I'm coming out, I don't even think if I'm coming out here, hold on. Quit to main menu. The second one was, yeah, I need to practice for the second one. Jeff, when did you make the thing finish? 47 minutes. Oh, I've got plenty of time. I've got the interview at 9, yeah? Yeah, so I've got plenty of time. Well, Italians are on back order. We represent. I know. So, she's coming out, Jeff. You're hearing this. Jeff is here. So Verben Spring. I think. Oh no, thank you. It's your chocolate twist. You have it. Dang it! Full House beat me by 3 seconds. Oi, are you putting some dirt on my carpet? I'm not gonna accept that, guys. This is unacceptable. 66 in force this evening. Nice. Hey Danny, how you doing? So I did feel like when I was going around this, I was going in a circle. A bit. It was a lot of left, and I've been talking and I can't remember where I'm going. Verbensring. No, sorry. Where is... I think someone was correcting my German earlier, so... Was it... I think it was Anders, but I can't put my hands on fire. I think it might have been. Anders is always full of knowledge. If it's not Anders, I apologize in advance. Heard it all before, mate. Good. Good to hear you good, Danny. I think I got too excited today and ran in the sun earlier and got a bit of a tiny headache, but it's going away already. Is there the number 66 on your door? Oh, I wish. I don't know if I can give you my door number though. It's number 17, my door number, so it's not. I couldn't go with that number because it doesn't mean much to me. Okay, first time. Any advice? Any tips on that track?
5,
Stage, Evan.
4, 3,
2, 1.
go.
Listen to Phil, I guess.
60, flat left of a crest.
Flat left.
130, turn 3 right, opens of a crest. 30, turn
Okay, there's
square
a
right,
fairly.
don't cut.
How quickly?
50, flat right of a crest.
Oh, wait,
slow
maybe.
30, turn unseen square left, don't cut. Opens of a crest, into turn hairpin right, don't cut. 60, slow 5 right into turn square left. 30, 6 left of a crest, opens 30, turn 4 right. 30, slow 5 left long 20, turn hairpin left. Opens of a crest.
What?
30, turn square right 120. 6 left long. Opens of a crest 80. Slow 4 right long tightens into turn hairpin left. Don't cut. Opens.
No.
50.
Okay, so something really bad happened here. Basically, I lost control of my car. I tried to turn the wheel that way and then that way, and my car just went that way.
Into 6 right, opens 100.
We're gonna have to do that one another time before we throw ourselves into...
Right of a crest long. Into slow.
Phasmos! Oh! Thanks for subscribing, Phasmos... Phasmo 5!
30. 4 right long, tightens, into turn, hairpin left, don't cut. Opens 140. Flat crest, 240. Turn unseen, 1 left tightens. 50. Turn 1 right, don't cut. Opens of a crest. Into 5 left of a crest long. 50. Keep right into turn 1 left. Tightens, don't cut. 30. 6 right, 130. Crest. 50. 6 right, 80.
Don't know why I slowed down like that.
6 left, very long. Tightens turn unseen, square left. Don't cut. 150. Slow crest and turn unseen, hairpin right.
Oh, join the road! Tia!
80.
What you doing? You clown!
Into turn unseen, square right.
Good thing that's not the
80.
it said right? Yeah, it said right.
6 left long.
Jesus.
Turn unseen, square right. And turn square left.
Oh, really?
50. 5 left long. Opens 30. Caution. Middle of a crest. Into 4 left tightens.
Middle of the crest.
80.
Oh!
6 left.
Into 4 left tightens.
Turn
That came quite fast.
Open 6. Very long. Tightens. 40. 4 left long. Opens of a crest. Very long. Slow 50. Turn unseen. Hairpin right. Don't
Hairpin
cut.
right. Don't cut.
And 5 left of a crest.
That's a good advice. There's some stones there.
Hairpin
Thanks.
left.
Hairpin left.
Opens. Flat right of a crest. 140. Of a finish. To stop.
Of a finish to stop. Fell well done. Don't know if that's... Said the driver to say the call out earlier, otherwise they're too late for me. I do think that they're late, to be honest. So hold on, let me just sort it out. It's a good idea. Because this is... He said... When he said... What did he say? Can I do it in option? Audio? I think I have to come back in the main menu because he said 4 titans and I was like, oh, I'm not ready for that. It's a bit too late. Personal preference in options, so it's in the main menu, I think, isn't it? Game settings, personal preference. Hold on. Am I just being stupid? How did you not hit those stones? I don't know, I went really close to them. Game settings. Preference. Driver calls. A little bit early. Oh, it's mid. Really? I need a bit earlier. Maybe here? A bit earlier. Let's see. Let's see if that helps. So let's do it again with the earlier call and a bit more confidence now. More earlier? You think, Aspie? I think it wasn't too late. What's this dab for? What's the dab for? Stones where? I didn't. I didn't see. Well, I did see the stones, to be honest. I did see them. I went past them. I was like, oh Jesus, that was lucky. I would have been in the stage. I would have probably hit them.
5, 4.
We can't finish in 8th position. We had to do.
2, 1, go. 60. Flat left of a crest. 130. Turn 3 right. Opens of a crest. 30. Turn square right. Don't cut.
That was quite early, is it?
50. Flat right of a crest. Slow 30. Turn unseen square left. Don't cut. Opens over crest. Into turn hairpin right. Don't cut. 60. Slow 5 right into turn square left. 30. 6 left of a crest.
Ooh!
Opens 30. Turn 4 right.
6:30 to 4
30.
right.
Slow 5 left long 20. Turn hairpin left.
Hairpin left.
Opens of a crest. 30.
Woo!
Turn square right.
That was very.
20.
That was naughty. I need to listen to him.
Opens of a
6
crest,
left
80.
long. One of the crest 80.
Slow 4 right long tightens. Into turn hairpin left. Don't cut. Opens 50.
Whoa!
Turn 2 left. Don't cut.
Ah! Whoa! We. Okay, we'll try to not to do that in the.
6 right. Opens 100. 6 left. Into 5
6
right.
left.
Crest long. Into slow 5 left tightens. Into turn 1 right. Tightens of a crest. 30. 4 right long tightens. Into turn hairpin
French
left.
flag!
Don't cut. Opens 140. Flat crest 240. Turn unseen 1 left tightens. 50. Turn 1 right. Don't cut. Opens of a crest. Into 5 left of a crest long. 50. Keep right into turn 1 left. Tightens don't cut. 30. 6
I thought he said right.
130. Crest. 50. 6 right. 80. Slow
Did he say
6
that?
left. Very long. Tightens turn unseen. Square left. Don't cut. 150. Slow crest and turn unseen hairpin right. 80. 5 left into turn unseen square right.
Woo! Right?
80. 6 left long. 80. Turn unseen square right.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
And turn square left. 50. 5 left long. Opens 30.
I didn't hear him saying anything
Middle of a crest.
about that turn. I was surprised it came.
80. 6 left.
Ah, that's the one. A little bit.
Open 6. Very long. Tightens. 40. 4 left long. Opens of a crest. Very long. Slow 50. Turn unseen. Hairpin right. Don't
What do you mean?
cut.
I don't remember.
And 5 left of a crest. 20. Turn unseen. Hairpin left. Opens. Flat right of a crest. 140. Of a finish. To stop. Well done.
So the only issue I've got is I don't know the stage and I'm not listening very much to Phil. So when I listen to Phil, oh, we did manage to improve a bit. Well, a lot actually. No, hold on. 3, 4, yes, we did manage. Let me just gather my math here. 2, that's 4, that's 14 seconds improved. If I can count right, but like I can't guarantee that either. So that's better. So we're gonna go and try. I haven't got all night actually. She's always best than ever. Huh? We can't stop her. What? Crystal, he loves keeping you on your toes. What are you guys doing to Crystal? 14.9 seconds to be precise. Oh, Jesus Christ, we've got a mathematician in the chat. I grew up with a calculator, so yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll let you think about my mathematics. Woo! I hope I picked the right one. Verben Spring. Dan, yep, need to find balance of pushing and not killing light for dark stages.
Start 60, flat left of a crest.
Oh, it's a darker stages. Oh, guys, I never want ever in my life doing the stages in the dark with no light. That wasn't fun. That was definitely... Well, I did know the stage, so I kind of got through 75%, I'd say, or 80%, and then I crashed into something. Do not go at night without your lights outside. It's dangerous. She'll be fine. Have faith. Okay. Woo! Okay, let's do this. A little chase race.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60, flat left of a crest, 130, turn 3 right, opens of a crest, 30, turn square right, don't cut. 50, flat right of a crest, slow 30, turn unseen square left, don't cut. Opens over crest, into turn hairpin right, don't cut. 60, slow 5 right into turn square left. 30, 6 left of a crest, opens 30, turn 4 right. 30, slow 5 left long 20, turn hairpin left.
Hairpin left.
Opens of a crest, 30, turn
That was better.
square right,
Square right.
120. 6 left long, opens of a crest, 80, slow 4 right long tightens, into turn hairpin left, don't cut. Opens 50, turn 2 left, don't cut,
2 left, don't cut.
into 6 right, opens 100,
Open 100.
6 left, into 5 right of a crest long,
6 left. Into 5 right of a crest long.
left tightens, into turn 1 right, tightens of a crest.
Woo!
30, 4 right long, tightens, into turn, hairpin left, don't cut. Opens, 140, flat crest,
We caught that.
240,
240.
turn unseen, 1 left tightens,
1 left.
50,
No. Oh, I was
cut, opens of a crest,
far too fast. Oh no. Guys, we messed up. I messed up.
long,
You guys didn't mess up. I messed up.
into turn 1 left, tightens don't cut, 30. 6 right, 130.
God damn it.
Crest. 50.
Oh.
6 right, 80. Slow 6 left, very long.
6 crest, very long.
Unseen square left, don't cut. 150. Slow crest and turn unseen.
Come back.
right. 80. 5 left into turn unseen square right. 80.
Where? Oh.
6 left long.
They put all this little sign everywhere. It's
Unseen
disturbing me.
square right. Into turn square left. 50. 5 left long. Opens 30. Caution. Middle of a crest. Into 4 left tightens.
Oh.
80. 6 left. 50. Turn don't cut 2 right. Opens 6. Very long. Tightens. 40. 4 left long. Opens of a crest. Very long. Slow 50. Turn unseen. Hairpin right. Don't cut.
Hairpin right.
And 5 left of a crest. 20. Turn unseen. Hairpin left.
Hairpin left.
Opens. Flat right of a crest. 140. You'll have a finish. To stop. Well done.
Woo! Okay, that's bad again, but hey. 350. What? How did we do? We did 348, isn't it, earlier? So it's not too bad, I guess. I haven't messed up because I haven't taken part in it. Definitely you, Azure. What? We messed up. I messed up. Jeff messed up. Hey, we're still in 8th position. How do we catch full house? We need, oh my god, we need to be so much slower. Faster. Not slower. If we're slower, we're definitely gonna go down. Okay, we've got a little bit of time compared to the guy at the back. We need to put it through. We need to put it together. Let's put it together. Nice run. Yeah, I did miss a bit. I got 403. What? That is mental. Continue. Yes. What are we talking about? 403. Hold on. I did 3. That's not too bad. I usually want to quit. No! Quit to main menu. Okay. No, if I continue, it's gonna make me... Yes, I want to quit. Don't make me... Okay, so next one is... Ta-da-da! Ta-da-da! Waldubstig! No, I know I can't pronounce that, but at least I tried. And then we'll go straight into the last one, but like, I need at least a few runs. Beat him! I try! It's basically my #1 goal, because I think I want to beat Zlankin as well, but I think Zlankin is too good for me. Was it this one? No. Oh god, I've got no memory. Waldubstig, that was that, I think. Was that it? Am I fine? I mean, this is not like it's... I think it's the one. If I'm doing the wrong one, then I'll be doing the wrong one. That happens to me, by the way, in my FRDF championship. I didn't realize that 2 of the stage... Normally, it does, like, each of the stages, you have to do them twice, and they're the same. But one of them, he was very cheeky, and he picked reversed. So I started the stage, I was like, hold on, that's not the stage I learned. So yeah. I was surprisingly fast, but didn't quite make it to the top. Just go straight to stage. Dive blind. Yes, that would be an idea, my dear Erud, but that's also... I'm filling the time with some extra content for you, which is me crashing into stones. I'm hoping you enjoy it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Go.
I think Crystal did well in the end.
Don't cut. Opens 100 to chicane. Right entry. 150. Chicane. Left entry.
Oh my god, this is...
160.
I saw...
Square right.
Is that the video that you sent, Gasper? If Gasper's here?
100.
I saw him going through that chicken like crazy.
90. 3 right tightens. Into 6 left. Opens of a crest long. Tightens don't cut 2 of a junction. 60. 3 right. Tightens of a crest downhill. Into slow. Turns square right, don't cut.
Square right, don't cut. Square right, don't cut. Remember, it's right, not left. Yes!
Long, don't cut. Opens 200.
Open 200.
Unseen. 1 right, don't cut.
Unseen.
Into don't cut 4 left. 150 of a crest. 5 right long. Opens of a crest. Into turn 4 left of a crest. 100.
Four left of a crest.
Left of a crest. Don't cut. 80. 4 right.
Woo!
Into 6 left. 30. Crest. Bump into don't cut 2 right long.
Woo!
Opens of a crest into 6 left of a crest. Into turn 4 right. Don't cut. 100. 6 left. Open slow 30. Crest.
That's why I said
into
don't cut.
Square left. Don't
Square
cut.
left, don't cut.
Opens 100. Turn open hairpin right. Don't cut. Into turn don't cut hairpin left. 80.
That was a... Oh!
Right. 100.
Bit of a stop.
Flat crest.
I didn't hear.
4 left long. Into 4 right long.
Woo!
Opens of a crest. Into 4 left long. Crest tightens. into turn unseen 2 right.
Unseen 2.
Caution tightens. Into 3 left.
That was a long.
Opens slow 40. Unseen. Hairpin left. And hairpin right. Into 6 left and 6 right long. Tightens 4. Into 5 left. 100 downhill. Unseen hairpin left.
Oh my god.
And open hairpin right. 200.
If you don't like the hairpin, I wouldn't advise you Germany.
Into 6 left of a crest downhill. Slow 100. Turn unseen hairpin right.
Oh my god, another. Right.
200 of a crest. 6 right.
It's a bit of a tricky one when you're going downhill.
Opens.
Because,
Keep left over 80 of a jump. Unseen. 1 left. Tightens of a
Woo!
crest.
1 left. What? Where was that? Oh, come on.
6 right. Opens.
That was far too early, mate.
100 of a finish to stop. Well done.
What did my internet is gone. Oh, well, my internet is fine for once, so... Hey, I didn't actually crash into anything. You have some left to chat. My own notes for this rally. I think I need to make my own notes for this rally. Stay on start, stay on finish. Do I look evil? Is that what you're suggesting, Aspi? Billy! Billy! Hello! How are you, Billy? Hello, everyone. Did she said what's the surprise for tomorrow? No, Billy! The surprise is tomorrow! I'm not telling the surprise before the surprise. But we have a community race. I don't know if you have seen. So that means an extra community race, which, Billy, you've been asking, right? I don't know if I've mentioned it in the description, but the community race tomorrow is at Laguna Seca, which is one of my favorites. Should I just go straight? I think I should do it one more time just to be sure. I've got plenty of time to kill as well, so I think I'm gonna need the loo as well soon. Definitely the most fun track, I think, stage so far. No bad idea. I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And tell people. Yes.
20 minutes? Okay, cool, yeah. So, yeah, tomorrow, guys, what I can tell you about it is that I've got a guest, which is related to my announcement. And my heart is beating like crazy. I don't know what's going on. And afterwards, we have a community race at Laguna Seca in the GT4 cars. So you can start picking your cars. And actually, I have a favor to ask you. Has any of you got a good McLaren GT4 setup? It is for my guest. I can't say more, but I would really like, if you have some good tips on a setup for McLaren, my guest would really love to, I don't think my guest will have time to prepare a setup for the race. So if you have a setup for the McLaren, which is great, or if you have a few, you can send them over on Discord, and my guest will accept, well, my guest will use it, probably. You'll definitely be faster with the co-driver. Phil does tell lies sometimes with his space note. It does. Like, I mean, I agree with what Crystal said earlier. There was a turn, I'm sure he didn't mention it, but hey.
5,
4, 3. Love the pink subs, by the way.
1,
Oh, thank you, Solomon.
50.
These are definitely mine.
Left, don't cut. Opens.
I know, I
100 to chicane.
I wore these orange socks for ages, though Jeff.
150. Chicane, left entry.
I don't know if I can go faster.
160. Turn square right. 100. Flat crest. 90. 3 right tightens. Into 6 left. Opens of a crest long. tightens, don't cut, 2 over junction. 60. 3 right.
I think I'm being
Tightens
slower.
over crest, downhill, into slow, turn square right, don't cut. 50. 4 left long, don't cut. Opens 200.
A lot of downhill areas.
Unseen, 1 right, don't cut.
One right, don't cut.
Into don't cut, 4 left. 150 over crest. 5 right long, opens over crest. Into turn, 4 left over crest. 100. 3 left over crest, don't cut. 80. 4 right. Into 6 left. 30. Crest, bump into don't cut, 2 right long. Opens over crest, into 6 left over crest. Into turn, 4 right, don't cut. 100. 6 left, opens slow, 30. Crest into turn, square left, don't cut.
Where's the square left?
Opens.
Oh, oh mate! Phil, we talked about this!
Right, don't cut. Into turn, don't cut, hairpin left.
What?
80.
Oh god! This is not going as well as that, yeah?
100.
Right, right.
Crest, into 4 left long. Into 4 right long, opens over crest. Into 4 left long over crest, tightens. Into turn, unseen, 2 right. Opens long, caution, tightens. Into 3 left, very long. Open slow, 40. Unseen, hairpin left. And hairpin right. Into 6 left and 6 right long, tightens 4. Into 5 left, 100 downhill, unseen hairpin left. Opens. And open hairpin right. 200. Long crest, into 6 left over crest, downhill, slow 100, turn, unseen hairpin right.
I knew that hairpin was coming. Right.
200 over crest.
Might have slowed down a little bit too much. 6 right off a crest.
Slow.
Open slow, keep left of a 80 off a jump.
Unseen, 1 left, tightens over crest.
Oh, that's a lot further away. I don't know why sometimes it's just telling me things really...
Opens flat over crest, into 6 left, 100, over finish, to stop.
I was losing my... Dang. I'm alright, you know, but I'm really not... Look, I'm like a second slower as well. I'm really not as fast as Gasper, for example, who's freaking fast. I don't know if Gasper... I don't know if he's using a... I think he's using a wheel, he said last time. Okay, create to main menu. Let's do this. Let's just not... Without further ado... I'm definitely gonna need to go to the loo now before I do the stage, otherwise the system determinated. Aspie, I really don't know what the emojis in between the brackets means. I think they look more like clowns, like devil, than devil. Maybe the first one is a demon. The second one is definitely a clown. Look at his nose. And I'm pretty sure Miss Wicked, she's calling herself Miss Wicked and she's using the first one, but it's purple, the one she used. So I'm gonna go to the loo, guys. So if you bear with me 2 seconds, I have drunk a lot of water. I need to go to the loo. I'll be quick. I don't need my gloves in the toilet, I think. Although they stink, so they should really stay in the toilet, where they belong. Back to 80s car. Whoops. I'm back! Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, these gloves really stink, but I think I told you I need a new pair, but that has long fingers, like most gloves with fingers, because the one without fingers, they just don't work. They make my thumb like worse. And these ones stink, so I need to buy 2 new pair and then get rid of these. But then at the same time, these are my gloves that I started go-karting with and also sim racing with, so I'll be quite emotional to just let them go. So I think what I should do is just leave them on the thing hang here, so they're like my ow! They're like my memorabilia for my sim racing journey. Back to the Group B monsters, that would be awesome. We will have to try and find time to take part in next rally. So my next stream, by the way, guys. So obviously I've been doing stages for, well, time trials in a rally for a few, well, 2 series now. So my next series will be on Rallycross? Is that how you call it? I can't even remember now. And then I was thinking to basically involve other people to teach me one of the tracks. So I was thinking of asking to a few people, like maybe Zlanken, maybe Daniel, because I know Daniel does a bit of rallycross, and he wanted to be a rally driver when he grew up. So he must know quite a lot about rallycross. Sorry for the demon. Oh, don't be silly. I was just joking. Yeah, so I was thinking to ask a few of the guys and maybe the girls that I've met, because I don't know if you remember Christine Sauté. We've interviewed her a couple, maybe about 3 weeks ago now, and she's a rallycross driver. So I was thinking to bring on stream someone with me to teach me the different rallycross stages, and because I don't know if you remember, but I tried by myself a little weeks ago and I was rubbish. So I was thinking to every stream have someone different. So I know that Full House, for example, is quite good. So I was going to ask Full House, I'm going to ask Zlankin, I'm probably going to ask Daniel and Kristen Sauté. So if any of you feel like you can teach me and you're really good, I might take that. But yeah, that's the next stream series on Dirt Rally will be about Rallycross. So there will be some community races on that. If you're interested to take part, I have no clue what how I'm gonna be performing just yet. Hold on, tires. Jeff, I need to change my tires, right? The stream is delayed, so I'm just gonna wait a few seconds. Is he even gonna reply? I can't even remember what. Jeff? Hello. Did you hear my question?
Okay, so
Tires.
Are you on stage 3?
Yeah.
Go tires.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you if I was meant
And
to.
what are they saying? Right
Um.
bottom.
Oh yes.
And what are they recommending?
Medium.
Because 2 more stages.
And I'm on
Last 2
gravel.
stages.
Like it's kind
The
of.
last 2 stages.
Okay, cool.
Look at you getting all serious.
Ooh.
Oh, do you want spare
I
tires?
mean,
If
look
you
at
push-
me
if
looking
you
all serious.
push,
I've ruined people's races. Yes.
Spare tires?
Sorry?
Spare tire. Push the shift. Shift up.
No, I don't know what you mean. Lift up this one?
If you have spare tire, it means you can repair your car. If you take it off, you'll be faster. You don't need spare tires.
No, I will disagree with you. I don't.
Ah, boo!
Did I select? I did it. Yeah.
Hold on. Some people say that thing's soft.
Soft.
I think you have mediums and they last for 2 stages.
Yeah. I'll use.
Don't listen.
No,
medium.
I know. I do think that you might be
Trolls in
right.
the chat.
What?
Trolls in the chat.
Although SP, I don't know if SP is trolling me. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna use medium because I was using medium, so at least I won't feel too much difference. I don't wanna, start having.
Start 50, turn 1 left, don't cut, good luck.
One left, don't cut. Good luck.
5, 4,
Oh.
3, 50, turn 1 left, don't cut, opens 100 to chicane, right entry 150, chicane, left entry 160, turn square right 100, flat crest 90, 3 right tightens, into 6 left, opens of a crest long, tightens don't cut 2 of a junction, 60, 3 right, tightens of a crest downhill, into slow, turns square right don't cut, 50, 4 left long,
Oh, I was looking for my
200,
shifter up. I couldn't find it because my wheel was 90 degrees to the right.
1 right, don't cut. Into don't cut, 4 left. 150 of a crest.
I'm
5
slow.
right long, opens of a crest. Into turn, 4 left of a crest. 100. 3 left of a crest, don't cut. 80. 4 right. Into 6 left. 30. Crest, bump into don't cut 2 right long, opens of a crest into 6 left of a crest, into turn 4 right don't cut, 100, 6 left, opens slow 30, crest into turn square left don't cut, opens 100, turn open hairpin right, don't cut, into turn don't cut hairpin left, 80, flat right, 100, flat crest, into 4 left long, into 4 right long, opens of a crest, into 4 left long of a crest, tightens, into turn unseen 2 right, opens long, caution, tightens,
Oh, that's a long.
into 3 left, very long, opens slow 40, unseen, hairpin left, and hairpin right, into 6 left.
Oh, I'm
6
too
right
fast.
long,
You need to be in first air.
into 5 left, 100 downhill, unseen.
Oh my
hairpin
god,
left,
so slow.
opens, and open hairpin right, 200.
This is going a bit poo-poo all over it.
Into 6 left of a crest downhill,
6
slow
crest of it.
100, turn unseen hairpin right. 200 of a crest, 6 right of a crest,
Oh, we're definitely poo-pooing that.
keep left over 80 of a jump, unseen 1 left, tightens of a crest. Into 6 right, opens flat of a crest into 6 left, 100 of a finish, to stop.
24. We've done that every time. We're definitely going to be 9th or 10th even. Ugh. This is not good. I don't even remember how much I did earlier, but I think it was a lot better. Oh! 7th. Well, I guess it was fine then. It was alright. I would want to say I would I'd rather be in 5th position. I don't know why. 5th and 6th I'm fine. I think 7th is... No, 7 is fine. I'll be happy with that. We still have a stage though. Okay, Crystal isn't doing too bad. I know, Shortmaster, you were asking. I don't know if Miss Wicked wants me to... Oh. I don't think Miss Wicked's done... Has Miss Wicked done it? I don't think she's done it, unless she's changed her name. It's DLC, so maybe she hasn't got it. I don't know if I've missed it. Shortmaster was asking. So no. I don't know why. I was intense in that one. I need to take a breather now. Not yet. For whoever is just tuning in, we are going through my Theamusante Rally Club stages. So if you want, you can participate every week. I do
60 over crest, turn unseen
every week.
square
I
left,
set a few stages which are either mirroring, so they are the same stages as my competition I do on the side, or sometimes it's the community that picks the stages. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Jeff. But anyway, it's fun every week to participate into these stages because it gives you a little bit of a challenge to do and also share with the community. I really love the fact that, for example, Gasper shared a video of him going between the different chicane that you saw in the previous stage. So I kind of knew what I was going to go through, and I was looking forward to do that. So yeah, it gives you a bit of a discussion subject, I guess, in the community. Or how did you do? What setup do you think I should use, etc. Well, if you crash and stuff, you can find comfort with other people that crashed. Just try and be positive. I was thinking about the thing that I could say here. And then after this, we are going to be at 9 p.m. be talking to Verena Mei, which is a rally stunt driver, and she's done a lot of incredible things, but she'll be talking to you about it tonight. Well, she might. I'm hoping she will. You might know her because she's quite popular. She's famous in the world of Forza as well. I don't know if you guys have been aware of any of that. The more I wait is even on very long distance, you'll always be fastest with soft tire. Of the more best grip than medium. Okay. I did a fresh install of Windows over the last few days, so I have to Oh, it's okay, Miss Wicked, don't worry. Even if you didn't wanna... Did she beat Full House? I think I might have, but you never know what happened in that stage, so, you know, let's keep it. Yeah, Fast and Furious, yeah, I was gonna say.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60 over crest, turn unseen square left, don't cut. 280. Turn tight hairpin right, uphill. 100.
Oh.
Long flat crest.
Hey Matthew Wilder, thanks for subscribing.
Turn
Good to see
one left
Verena
over
Mei,
crest. Opens long, tightens turn, one left over crest. 300.
Matthew Wilder, sorry.
Flat,
If I...
6 right long. Into 5 left. 120. 5 right long. Tightens 4. 30.
Oh, no.
Square left. Don't cut.
Square left, don't cut.
30. Turn square left. Don't cut. 150. Flat left.
Oh, Jesus. Thanks, G Garage, to subscribe as well.
Keep right over crest. Slow. 30. Turn narrow. 3 left. 30. Turn.
Oh, 3 left.
hairpin right.
Oh my god, I'm messing up here.
Into turn, don't cut square left. 50. Turn.
Okay, listen.
Tight hairpin right, don't cut. 80. Turn square right. Into turn, 1 left, don't cut. Opens long, narrow. Into 6 right. 300.
Yeah, we're not doing good here.
Slow 6 right of a crest, don't cut. Into turn, square left. 30, turn 1 left. Opens, 80.
Oh! Sorry.
Crest,
What's this big hot air balloon?
unseen hairpin
Don't be
right.
distracted, don't be distracted.
80. Turn hairpin left.
Hairpin left.
40. Flat crest. 150. Flat middle of a jump. 50. 5 left. Into 5 right. Into 6 left of a crest. 80. Keep middle of a crest. 60. Narrow 4 right tightens. Into turn 3 left. 80. Keep right into turn 2 left tightens. 30, turn hairpin left. 150, keep middle of a crest. 60, turn narrow 3 right tightens into turn tight hairpin right. 80, flat left of a crest, 200, of a finish to stop. Well done.
Ooh, I'm hot. I seem very determined today. Zlanka not determined enough to beat you, but the day will come. Hallelujah! Look at this, guys. Okay, cool. So it's time to show you the final result of the championship. I'm pretty sure everyone has participated now. I'm sorry about it. This week was a DLC, I believe. GG. Thank you. I'm simply Pakistani. Tia survived that. I did feel like I think I might have improved on that stage. I don't know. Aspifluz, I'm right behind you. I don't know why I'm whispering in this. I just enjoy whispering in the microphone since the other day, I think. Let me just turn off my camera for 2 seconds so you guys can see the result and we can talk about it quickie. Well, quickie, we've got a bit of time. Whoop, she gone. Don't worry, she come back. I mean, I could just go now. So, first on top is Saywall. Congratulations, Saywall. You've smashed it by a second. Gasper, if Gasper is around. I don't know. Gasper was asking the other day, am I still first? That's really, really close here. Ah? Yeah, he's second. But I'm just saying, Saywall. Saywall, well done. Congrats, Saywall, for arriving first this week. German stage were fun. I have heard Full House saying he didn't like the Spanish stage and he preferred the German stage. I will completely disagree, but I do think the German stage are fun too. So I do think that the Spanish stage are better. Just because it's in Spain, it's just enough. I think Spanish countryside, No, sorry, I'm just a big fan of the warm weather, and I think Germany is a bit like UK in terms of weather. So I might be wrong there. I don't live in Germany, so. And the only word I can say is Kuchen, which means cake. On this note, Saywall, congratulations. Casper, congratulations for smashing it again. And Joshua, representing France. You can't see me, but I've got a big smile on my face. And then we've got Aspifluz, Speak Earth, which I recognize from Instagram. I know we spoke on Instagram. I can see Ace. I don't know if you guys are in the chat. I don't know if you have a different name in the chat. Congratulations, Theamusante, for making it to 6th place. Congratulations, Gary. Congratulations, Full House. Congratulations, Erud. And congratulations, Crystal and Amy and Gio and Shortmaster for at least participating. Shortmaster, Shortmaster wish he had the occasion to do the last stages, but I'm sure he'll have the occasion to do the next one. And, you know, now he's got a will. He might even beat us. Who knows? So yes, thanks guys for participating. Next week I will try not to put a DLC. I'll probably put it tomorrow if I... no, I'll think about it. I said if I think about it. I've got a full-time job now, so I'm sorry if I don't put everything on time straight away. I'm back. No fall in the top 12 though. It's the aim of the game is to be the last, then I'm winning. Yeah, good try, Shortmaster. Yeah, congrats everyone, Aspifluz. I agree with you. No one from Finland. It's been a sad rally. Yes, I don't think Slanken, were you in there? You were not in there. I was saying I wanted to beat you, but I don't think I saw you there. Well done everyone who's taking part in the event. Well done. I think it's the last one. You know, sometimes oh. So what? That was a weird one. Oh. What the hell? Guys, I took too long. No, hold on. Oh, championship standing. So basically this is out of all the different stages we've done, isn't it? No, this is it. Oh no, I took too long. Penalty. This is really unfair. So I took too long, so they put me down. Hey, I was in 6th place. I did beat these two guys. Can someone I've got to screenshot this. This is for not finishing last. What do you mean? I finished the last stage. This is unfair. Oh god. I think Codemaster doesn't like me. Timer had run out. Jeff, you have to sort out your when you set it up. Sorry. It had not run out when I started, so it should stop you at the beginning. Also, what is that? Finishing a stage at 50 past, and also I know. It gave me the standings at the end. Yeah, how could you do that to me? I'm still 6 to me in my heart. I'd still be 6. Lankin, I don't want to hear about what you have to say. Don't say it. Don't say it, please. Okay, cool. So, in the build-up of what's gonna happen, because I'm feeling really incredibly, massively hot right now, I have Verena Mei coming on the stream in a bit, and I wanted to show you a few bits, which should be in the description now. Did you add to the description?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So basically, Verena does a lot of things. So before I start chatting to her, you can check her website. Everything should be in the description. So you've got her website. She also
In Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. Hold on. One thing at a time. She also streams, and I found out. Yes, well, I knew she was streaming 1 day a week on Friday. And I found out she was actually streaming more than that. She was streaming 2 days a week on Twitch, and I think she's streaming 1 day a week on YouTube. So you should really go. We're going to talk about it. She's going to confirm it to you because I've got no memory. I'm sorry, Verena. But you should go on her website. There's all the info. There's also all the socials in the description. Go and check her Twitch. I will definitely be tuning in now that I know she's twitching, because she's incredible. And you should definitely go and check out her videos. In that one, she's burgling a place, and she is burgling a place, and then she's literally fleeing in a car. Sorry, I don't know what. Huh? I can't hear you, sexy. You have to come in the room when you want to talk to me. But Thea would have retires without practice. So better than me in this rally. What did you do? No, I don't think you did. You did it, Duncan. No. Hang on, Jeff didn't put enough time in the event. Well, well, I mean, I think it finished when I was doing my last stage. So yeah, it was supposed to finish at 50. I think I stayed too long in the results. I think that's what happened, because it was like 50 when I came out, so it must have been that. These are my questions. You don't need to see them. I was going to show you more of Verena. So yeah, so she is representing the Forza. So she is on Twitch, live every Friday at 9 AM Pacific. So I actually don't know what time that is. That's later in the day for us. So if you have time in the afternoon, just go and check her Forza stream, and she will tell us a bit more. But like, I can't believe I get someone like Verena to come on my stream. It's absolutely brilliant. And also she's very familiar with the streaming world, so oh, Formula E. I wanted to introduce her with this, by the way, tonight. Asian stunt driving rally racing car building female empowering death defying naysayer ignoring paradigm shifting championship winning fashion modeling esport hosting I born proud American. This is her. I mean, this is an awesome description. I couldn't have said it better. Zolms can't do much else with that rig. Oh, that's 9 AM. That's 9 AM in the US though. She's in the US. So Pacific. So Arid, where are you? It'll be a later for us. I'm sure she can play Ark with that wheel, ride dinosaurs and stuff. That's Steam Library racing based. Oh, you saw my Steam Library? Yeah, definitely. I actually have more games, but I think you can hide them. I think we took some away. Well, my Steam Library, to be honest. I started PC gaming recently, so well, recently in February. Before that, we didn't really have a PC. We didn't have a PC. We didn't have a PC. So I was playing on Xbox. So I've got some games I play on the Xbox, but not on. Yeah, Pacific is 8 hours behind. 1 PM for. Yeah, it's 1 PM for her now. So So yeah. You type it on Google if you can't calculate. Movie actress, sim racer, real life racing. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna definitely be going into her stream because streams. Because I'm really curious now to see what she does. So yeah, go and check her website. Go and check her socials. Give it a like. Give it a follow. I think it's important to support each other. Women support each other in this industry, and also, I mean, I believe she's got quite a few subs already. So that's 5 PM here then. Yes, Erid, probably. I'm gonna agree with you because I can't quite work it out in my head yet. But yeah, go and give her a like and go and say hello. You might see me in the chat as well, so we could have a chat and chat about. I love Forza, so it's going to be a fun thing to watch. On this note, I'm going to put this back up there. Boo, boo, boo. Jeff, I can hear my voice very loud on your TV. And why is the... Hear my voice very loud on the TV? Your phone, okay. Just setting up everything. Ooh, hello, everyone. You see a lot of me today. Very nice. Zoom. Just sending her the Zoom link now. So yeah, if you have any question, guys, at the end of the chat with her, I've already told her she'll be happy to answer, I'm sure. And then in the meantime, I'll just ask my normal questions, which I will need to pull back up because I'd like to. Cool. Julio. So yeah, give her a warm. I was gonna say give her a warm welcome. Just I don't know, maybe put a lot of nice emojis. Aspi, don't use the devil emoji because that might scare people. But yeah, definitely make it welcoming for Verena. Oh, she's in the chat as well. I need a Zoom link. Yeah, I'm sending it to you, Verena, just now. We are too bad with Tay this evening. She does the best she can. Good game, Tay. Bravo. It's not your fault. Ooh, Jeff just put the screen right in my face. Okay, cool.
So tomorrow night, community race.
So yeah, tomorrow night, guys, tune in for the GT4 community race.
8:30.
There'll be an announcement. Special announcement.
Session starts 8:30.
And yeah, the session will start at 8:30 as usual. And I'll be having a little chat with the guests first, and then we can have a community race. It will be fun. there'll be a lot of exciting news coming in, and Jeff has run out the room and left me without the keyboard. Usual Jeff. There. Jeff. Trying to ruin my Were you gonna help? Were you gonna help, or were you just sabotaging me?
Sabotage.
I look like a mess. I've been climbing. I haven't even brushed my hair since
you
I
do
put the
terrible.
climb.
So how was climbing today?
Climbing was awesome. I didn't finish any of that. I explained earlier, but I love bouldering. I didn't have enough front arm strength anymore. So basically, your arms, when you're using too much of finger strength and front arm strength, then after a while they just kind of tremble. Can you say tremble?
Tremble.
Yeah, they tremble, and you can't really hold anything tight anymore. And I was, there was a video where I was trying to film Steve Super GT, and my hands was like this. So I've got a video of, a blurred video of him climbing. He has face not shiny. Oh yeah, because I've been sweating, so my makeup is off. It's fresh tear. You can see my nose is really red. I think I might have a sunburn.
Pink light.
No?
And pink.
And pink light, but do I have a sunburn? Might. He left without. He left over there. He was with the keyboard, and then. Jeff, can you put my question back up, please? Or just give me the keyboard. I'll do it. That's okay. Don't worry. It's asking me to. That's okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oof.
Hello. Got some water, please.
Yeah. The question back up.
I'm Jen about it.
No, you didn't
Fine.
fix the light. Can
Change
you please?
the colour,
I don't really care about the pinkness. Can you please do my? Oh my god. Hashtag said Jeff. Oh, hold on. Someone's being very nice about my setup. So I haven't seen your name just yet. I was just changing to a. What? Why are you being silly? You're not helping me. I just asked you 3 times and you just went on the side. So let's just keep this cool. Let's just keep this cool. Let's keep this cool. For 2 seconds. Thanks, Peter, for the compliment. Thanks so much. Is it the back that you like, or is it my actual sim rig setup? Because don't be nervous, dear. You'll be okay. Well, I'm always nervous. Especially when we've got superstar like Verena Mei coming in.
Yeah, Hollywood star.
Hollywood star. Maybe one day I can say that. What did you say? We need to use OBS. Oh yeah, because you wanna. Yeah, can you do it quickly? Are you able to do that quickly? Right, will you be able to do that? Yeah. And then you can put it back up. That's perfect. Look. You did. Yeah. So sorry about the delay, guys. Verena is just reinstalling, I think, Zoom. They asked us to download, update it. So we're just waiting for that. But yeah, the whole deal. Oh, thanks, Peter. It is definitely the cheapest room setup we've got. In the background, I've got foam pads for the sounds not to bounce too much on the wall, and they look very very yellow. So what I've done is we've used the lift slack, which we had already for a couple of years, which is basically allowing us to have any color in the room that we want. And then we bought these fairy lights from Amazon, which were quite a tenner, I think. Those fairy lights, they were a tenner.
Yeah, they weren't expensive.
So they run from the ceiling up down to here. You can see them kind of running on the floor. So yeah, it's great. And yeah, the Trak Racer. The Trak Racer is awesome. The Trak Racer, I've got a mount for my screen that's going to be coming out. I'll probably do a review of that, by the way. And then I've got button box. I don't think you can see all that. I've got yeah, you can see it. It's here. The button box just here. My Derek Spare design button box. My Thrustmaster shifter. My Thrustmaster T300. It's absolutely incredible. I love it. I much prefer it to the Logitech I had before. But I have still the Logitech pedals because I couldn't get used to the Thrustmaster just yet. But I will eventually. I'll go to that, and then I've got my microphone. I don't know if my microphone's a big deal. It has, isn't? I wasn't expecting Erud. I thought I would be forever in my little playset. I don't know if you've ever seen me stream on my playset challenge. It was very comfortable, I have to admit. Actually, this is one of the things I'm gonna be making a video of the basic on how to. Oh, Verena's here. But one of the basics to get your pillow right for your back, because then your back hurts. So you get your pillow right. I've got it right in, like in between my like you've got a little hole. You curve. Yes. Yeah. Hello. Oh. Yeah.
No one can hear you.
I think you might. Oh, I can hear myself. You might have to mute the YouTube video that you're watching if you're watching it, because I can hear. Sorry.
No.
I can. Oh, okay. I can hear. Okay. Oh, what is it? Mm-hmm.
Right, let me... There we go.
Mm-hmm. One of the things I'm gonna be making a video of the basic on how to. Oh, very nice here. I think one of the basics I can basically hear. Right. I can hear the YouTube video from her laptop, but I can hear it delayed. Like really delayed. Well, I asked her, but it's very delayed, so. Yes. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Verena. Sorry.
Hello.
So I think basically the stream that you're watching is
I think I'm hearing my mic is picking up your audio from the stream.
Oh. Yeah. I can hear myself. You might have to mute the YouTube video that you're watching if you're watching it, because I can hear.
Yes, I can. But then, like, how will I hear the questions?
So basically, can you hear me from Zoom?
I meant the audio to come over here. One second. I think maybe I just have to. 1 second. Sorry about this.
Don't worry, that's fine.
Not live, don't worry.
It is live. One of the things I'm gonna be making a video of the basic on how to.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I think you just need to cut basically the YouTube video sound, because that's what we hear.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out, because for some reason, like, well, first of all, I usually stream from my studio, but my other half is having a meeting, so I can't go in there. So I'm using all these other devices to stream off of, but for some reason, it is just not working. So I'm so sorry.
That's okay. But so you can basically hear me on when I'm speaking to you, but then you can.
Help. Oh boy.
It seems fine.
Yeah, you can.
So I'm on my Mac.
Maybe just.
See, I'm on my Mac.
Yeah,
here.
Maybe just
And,
ignore the stream and you can just listen to me.
Yeah, not used to streaming on my or doing Zoom on my Mac, to be honest. But nothing seems to be working. Not even my Bluetooth here.
Uh-oh. I mean, as long as you can hear me on Zoom, that's what counts. But I'm not sure you can.
There you go. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
I don't think she can hear me, actually. I don't know.
And I think what's happening, too, is there's a lot of bandwidth being used in this house right now. And usually I'm the only one taking up all the bandwidth. So I'm not in a good position for the internet as well.
Okay. But she's saying that I don't think she has a great internet. I don't know if you can hear me actually. Hey Verena, sorry.
Hello.
So I think basically the stream that you're watching.
I think I'm hearing my mic.
Yeah, she's not hearing me, I think.
Oh wow. Okay, so I'm super delayed.
Yeah, you.
Super delayed as far as your like what's picking up and what's playing. So it seems like minutes, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. But can you definitely hear me on Zoom? Because I'm not sure if you can.
What to do?
I think you should just ignore the YouTube and just listen to the Zoom if you can hear me. Can you hear me on the Zoom?
1 second. Hold on. Let me do this.
No, she
All
can't
right.
hear me.
So, hello.
Hello.
There we go. We're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna ignore the ignore you folks on.
That's what.
I'm looking at the chat, by the way.
Okay. Sorry.
And I'm just gonna stop the video so I can just.
Okay, cool. That's what I was trying to suggest, but I quite figured out that you couldn't hear me, so I was kind of saying that, but I don't think you could hear me. So we got there in the end. Yeah. It's.
Here we go. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm so pleased.
And
I'm so pleased you can join. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And hey, everyone, that's Verena. I've been telling you about her pretty much all this week, so you know she's you know what she's on about, what she's on about. You know what she does, but I'm going to be asking her question, and you can find out a bit more about her. And I'm quite excited to find out a bit more about you, to be honest, because I've seen your website and it's quite incredible. Yeah, and I'll be probably popping up in your Twitch streams very soon because I really want to see what you're streaming. So,
okay.
so yeah.
Sounds good. It's nice to have other females in the audience and also behind the wheel, and I'm super excited that you invited me here and that we could meet each other.
Cool. So yeah, so how are you, first of all? How is everything going for you today?
It's great. Aside from the little technical difficulties, I apologize on my end, just trying to work everything out, but now it's all good here. This is kind of like outside of my studio, so welcome to my real life and all the cooking stuff.
Yeah, I can see some nice utensils behind you. I actually really love cooking, so I love any type of like pot, and I can see some really interesting. I think you have a baking. Well, yeah, a nice baking shaker. Or...
I have few mixers.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
With cake stands.
Ooh, so you're a baker. Nice to know.
Yes, absolutely. I love baking.
Okay, so I've got my first question for you. Say, how did you get into sim racing?
Well, you know, when I got introduced to the gaming world, or I should say reintroduced to the gaming world, because I loved gaming as a kid, but of course, you know, I was told that that's a waste of time. But when I got reintroduced to gaming, when I was hosting the Forza Racing Championship, it just kind of opened up a new world to me. And as a real life race car driver and a stunt driver, I started realizing, like, or kind of thinking in my head after talking to a lot of the drivers and like Super GT and Box and those guys, like, what am I doing? Because real life racing costs so much money and it requires a lot of sponsorship. And I feel like it just kind of came like a natural transition in my brain. Like, okay, I need to just start building a sim. That way, you know, I can race all over the world. I can learn from all of you folks, you know, the community all over the world, and we can just have a lot of fun together.
Nice. So you've been doing that for about 2 years now, or more than that?
Well, I've been kind of not on the sim, on the controller. So I actually just got my sim set up probably last September, but to be honest, I've been most of my time behind the behind the wheel was on my controller, like in Forza Horizon 4. So the transition back onto the back behind the wheel, but this time a virtual racing world. So on the sim was kind of a mission for me, to be honest. I still find it in many ways a lot easier to drive on the controller. It just depends on what game, what cars, what tracks, etc. So I think all of the feedback from the wheel to the controller to my brain, it just kind of varies depending on
the
depending
game.
on what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's funny you say that, because I know I play Dirt Rally a lot, Dirt Rally 2, and I know that the fastest people are normally using a controller, because apparently it's just a lot easier to go faster with a controller. I don't really know why, to be honest, because I'm not very good with a controller. I did play Xbox. I'm an Xbox gamer at heart, so I did play Forza, Horizon, pretty much all the Forza. I love Forza. So, but I don't think I'm as fast as you on Forza. I'm not gonna put it out there. Yeah.
You know, I'm not that fast on Forza, and I stream every Friday. I don't know if you've seen my official Forza stream, but I'm always being beat or DNFing and stuff like that. But the great thing about virtual racing is I get all kinds of tips from the community, and all of you folks, you know, whatever game it is, you're always trying to help. So that's what I love about it. But strangely, not strangely, I feel like the more time I spend on Dirt Rally 2.0, the more all of these natural, reactions and techniques kind of come back. I don't even realize what I'm doing behind the wheel of my sim. It just kind of naturally translates from my real race car. So that's really awesome.
Interesting. So you think that maybe it could be also transferable skill for people coming from Dirt Rally to be real rally driver?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and it's just like kind of testing it out, because it takes a while, you know, for at least for my brain to say like, okay, if I do this, then this will happen, and kind of reprogram my brain as far as, you know, the time it takes for the car to react when you turn the wheel, or how much pedal pressure to use, and also just testing out all the different things you can modify about your car, about your speed of pace notes for the co-driver, all of those kinds of things. So it takes a while. I still have so much to learn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on this. I started in February, so I still have plenty to learn, but it's been a fun journey so far, so I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're doing it. That's awesome that you're doing so well.
Thanks. So on your website, I've seen that you said you're a rally driver, but also a stunt driver. So can you tell us a bit more about that as well?
Yeah, well, as far as stunt driving, there's a lot of stunts that I do not do. Like when I get called for these jobs, like, hey, do you want to crash in a movie? I'm like, no. Do you want to? I don't know that. Sorry, Alexa is talking to me. But there's a lot of things that I love to do, which is commercials, commercial driving. Yeah. And also, I don't know, I from what I've heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, for those of you who are in the UK, there's a Sky Witness ad running, and it's in a Corvette, and I'm in a Corvette, and I'm running from the cops, and I'm being chased by the cops, and there's a roadblock there, and I just do a drift to get away from the cops. And I've heard from some friends that it is still running, although that was shot back in 2018. So that was probably the most fun stunt I've ever done, just because I feel like I had more leeway to say what I wanted to do and how I did it and things like that.
I'll have to check this out because I haven't seen it, but I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone tells you it's still going, I'm pretty sure it is still going. So yeah, I'll go and check it out. And so what you think?
Oh, I think it's on Sky Witness. It's actually a Sky Witness trailer, but they play it in between shows on Sky Witness.
Yeah, they do. I do have Sky as well, so it will be easy for me to check that. So I really need to check it out. So what do you love about motorsport and sim racing? Is there something in common, maybe?
You mean real motorsports and sim racing, or motorsports?
You can either just reply however you want. Is there something in common? Is there something you prefer about sim racing? So it's a bit of a vague question.
No, I love it. I love motorsports in general because of the adrenaline and the passion for being in the car and feeling one with the car. And that's part of it that I don't get in sim racing, as far as, you know, feeling the movement of the car, the weight transfer, the feeling the wheels spinning underneath you. I don't get all that feedback. However, what I do love about sim racing is the ability to race all over the world, and the ability to keep pushing your car to different levels and not really caring if you crash at first, finding the limits of the car, because, you know, you just start over, you just restart. Oh, back to the main menu. Fine, I'll start over. But in real life, it's just so expensive. Like, to get to a rally race, I was thinking about my budget back when I was racing in Rally America, and I was fully sponsored, but one weekend to rally was $20,000, and that's just to race your car and you know, hire your team and transport and things like that. And that is crazy amounts of money. So being able to just kind of wake up at any given time, you know, oh, wake up, oh, I think I'm going to get into a rally car and race today. It's awesome. It's a very affordable way for people to actually learn the dynamics of the vehicles, and if they want to get into real life rally, I think that's a great place to start.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I do love that. I don't see it that way, obviously, because I haven't done rally in real life, but I do feel like this is a common answer I get from rally driver. The adrenaline is something that they keep mentioning, and they also said they don't get it online. Now, the only thing I experience is online, and I do get a lot of adrenaline just when I'm starting the race, because there's that rush feeling. I don't know if it's adrenaline, actually. It's maybe stress or a mix of different happiness, stress, a mix of different reaction. Yeah. But yeah. So have you participated in the FRDF Rally Championship?
Technically, I am a driver in it, and I actually have tried once. I think like last week I was actually doing really well in the first two stages, but then I I crashed. It was one of those things where, like, oh, you're feeling really good, and then you kind of relax at the end before you cross the finish line, and I totaled my car in the second stage. So that's a lesson to be learned. And it's weird because I know that in real life, but when I'm sim racing, it needs to connect, and right now it doesn't really connect, you know, as far as like, oh, okay, I told my car I can't continue. But I think the last, let's see, the race prior to that, so I think it was about a month ago, I tried to do that race, and it was me just trying to figure out what to do.
Okay.
And that's the thing, like, I know what to do in real life, but when it comes to the game, I'm like, okay, do I go up to this, you know, control, and then what happens here, and then when, even though it says a service, when is the service? Like, do I get to do a shakedown and then, you know, correct my car and then it's fixed and then I can race, or what happens? So it took me a while to figure that out, and I think I'm ready for the next race.
Nice. So you're going to do the next. I think the next event has already started, and it's the German stages. So that's the stages I was doing with my community as well this week, and they're really fun. They're quite fast.
I can't wait. I can't wait. That'll be fun.
Have you got a handbrake? There's a lot of hairpin in Germany.
Ooh.
Apparently. Yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, I do have it. I don't have it set up.
I don't have one, and I was doing fine. Apparently, if you use the way, I don't really understand that, but if you will use the way of the car, so I was just throwing my car in the corners, and it seems to go all right.
Oh yeah, it's the Scandinavian flick.
Yes.
Which I real life. So, but still, like, even if I know how to do it in real life, and I always say this on my stream, because you have it in your head how it's feeling, and you're going, and then, you know, in real life, you know that the car is going to go this way, it's going to go that way, and you know exactly how much to brake, especially with maneuvers like that. But in the game, it's just like, oh, okay, and this what happens, and you're off into the trees, and you wrecked your car, and you have to get back on. So, but I love that you're learning all kinds of stuff from the community as well.
I do love that too. Yeah, I did get quite a few tips. Sometimes I ignore them, and it's not a good idea. So last week I got someone told me to change my tires, and I didn't realize they were fully used. So I spent the stage just slipping around because I had no more tires really. So always useful to read the chat. Yeah, because you get really good tips.
But then if we're racing in that in the championship, I thought the damage was off. So is it just damage, like when we hit something, or is it, you know, just like the regular stuff, like the tire usage? Does that count towards damage? Because I thought usually that is part of damage.
I think, I don't know if it has definitely reduced the damage, but not fully, and the tire usage is still it's still a thing. So I think second or third stage you need to check your tires, because it shows you there's like a drawing, and it shows you how much usage you've done on your tire. I'm pretty sure, at least it's like this in my championship, so I think it is. I will check and double confirm that to you, because I might be saying oh, my fiance said, yeah, that's right.
Max damage, right?
Yeah,
so
I think.
Still got damage, but crash all.
Yeah, so basically, there's different level of damage that you can set. On my championship, I've been told, because I'm doing it with a lot of incredibly fast guys. I've been told to put maximal damage on, but I think the organizer of the FRDF has reduced that, so that if we crash a bit, then we don't straight away get terminal damage. Although I managed to get terminal damage as well, so. I don't really know how that works.
That's right. I mean, how could I forget about the damage? I wrecked my car, I totaled my car at the last moment before crossing the finish line. So
it's always before the finish line.
Yeah, I think it's because, you know, we see it. And actually, I see this in real life all the time. See the finish line, we relax, we're like, kind of like, what are we having for dinner? I can't wait to have a drink or whatever. And then not we crash, but I crash, you know.
Is that life, I've seen. That's funny. It's all the things that goes on in your head when you see the finish line.
Yeah, exactly. Once I started talking about like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to have some pie, you know, or whatever, at the start of the last stage, and my co-driver is like, Verena, we have to finish the stage first. Stop talking about eating pie. I'm like, okay.
So what is your favorite simulator? You're using Forza, you're using Dirt. Have you got a favorite simulator?
As far as the game or my setup?
Yeah, as far as the game.
Oh, the game. You know, it just differs, because it depends on my mood. I had been getting way into like the Le Mans qualifier and trying to get up to the top of the leaderboard. I think I got into like top 18% in the world, which, you know,
it's incredible.
It sounds like, oh, that's great. And I guess for me, it's great, because when I started, I was like 50%. So that's great progression. And that's how I measure how well I'm doing. But from like the top 18% to the top, I don't know, even 10% is ridiculously competitive. I mean, they're all competitive, especially in Forza. In Dirt, I love it because I love driving with my ears, and because rally is my all-time favorite sport that I love to do in real life. Like, just hearing the notes coming from the co-drivers and being able to focus on just committing to those notes and but like not just relying 100% on what I see coming up. And it's kind of like music to my ears, you know, just like moving the car and shifting the weight in my head. Even though I don't have a movement on my simulator, I feel like through the game and the feedback and the notes, it puts me in full rally mode where I kind of don't even know what's real, what's real or what I'm doing in the virtual world. And that's when I start getting the real adrenaline feel and just kind of being one with my virtual car, and it's amazing.
Okay. Do you have a favorite stage in Dirt Rally? Is there one that really makes, like, one that you do very good? Maybe one you're really good at?
I actually haven't played Dirt all that much, to be honest. I like to hop on it and maybe I'll see how I do in one stage and then I'll hop off. Mostly I play Forza Horizon 4. Just because of the community and the show, and I constantly am trying to progress and get ahead of real life drivers every single week. So I mostly commit my time to that. But I think in Dirt, my favorite stage, I like the New England stages because I used to live in New England, in New Hampshire, and that was my home rally. So when I'm driving and racing through those stages, it brings back memories of what it was like really rallying and even seeing how the leaves change. I don't know. It's just kind of brings me back to my favorite rally in real life.
It's a really, really pretty. Well,
So
they
the
have.
trees, you love it.
Yeah, they have really, really pretty stages in New England. I really love the trees. I think it must be beautiful in autumn. Absolutely beautiful.
It is, but it just so happens that the New England rally in real life happens in July, and it's so hot, it's so dusty, and so a lot of times, even though our cars are spaced a minute apart, because the dust is so thick, I'm really having to drive with my ears. And sometimes it's just, I can't see out of my windshield. And I think one time it was like a 200 and I'm like, okay, I can't see. So I'm on the gas. I can't see. I'm like, it's a 200. So we're trying to count down, like just in time, how far I'm going to get in 200. And she's like, left 3. And I'm like, I'm kind of just trying to dip my wheel into it just to see like if I'm either making the turn or I'm going into a ditch. And then you feel your wheel going into a ditch and we kind of like, okay, no, we really have to slow down. And then at nighttime, it's the same thing. So we point our rally lights instead of pointing our high beam rally lights straight forward where it's just basically, becomes a whiteout. We point them sideways to the weeds. And I listen to my co-driver's notes and I drive by the weeds, because if you can see the weeds and you can stick to the corner and you kind of listen to the notes, like, which is the inside of the corner. And if you're seeing the weeds, then you're not going off, right? So somehow you're going to stay on the road. So that's how we do New England.
Wow. I see.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand at first when you said what you meant by I'm trying to play it with my ears and like my feel, but it makes sense now that you're explaining it. So do you think that they should add more dust in Dirt Rally to make it a bit more real?
I mean, selfishly, no, but to become more real, then yes. But you know what I did notice as far as like becoming real, and I know it's kind of like not off the subject, but that comment took me back to last weekend's championship in Australia. And then I felt like the Australian, I think it was the first stage or the second stage. The first stage I noticed was very, very dry. And it's interesting because that's the first time I noticed that I could actually feel the difference of the car based on the conditions and the location when I got into my, the Fiesta R5 in the game. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's really dry here because I find myself floating around on the dirt, and there's a little bit more gravel, but that happens when it's dry. When the dirt is either wet or there's more moisture in the air, your tires just stick. So I started thinking about that, like, wow, I'm really getting in tune to my sim, being able to, I guess, sense that just from a game.
Wow, that's interesting you say that. So that's probably because obviously there's Wales, that's gravel, and then you've got Australia. But Australia does feel very different to Wales, and that's probably because in Wales it's very wet most of the time.
Yeah.
So I guess the gravelly. I didn't think of this. It's very, very nice to speak to real rally drivers because they always have this thought about the actual elements that come in together. Because I'm just driving it and just trying to. I didn't really think of that. Yeah, so thanks for that little addition.
You're welcome.
So what wheel do you use?
I think I use Fanatic stuff, so I'm partnered with them. But I originally, when I was building my sim, I bought the CSL Elite wheelbase and the Fanatic steering wheel for Xbox GT. So it's the GT wheel. But now I have the Forza Motorsport wheel and then the Club Sport wheelbase as well. And along with those are amazing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that because it kind of cut out for 2 seconds. You said the pedals?
Yeah, the inverted pedals. Now I bought that I think on a Black Friday in 2017, and it was really expensive, you know, compared to like the F1 pedals. But instead of the pedals coming up from the floor of the car, which they do in, you know, F1 and a lot of the lower price pedals, this one is like a sports car. So the pedals come down from the top. So they hang from like this rather than like this. And they were like $500 at the time, but I splurged and it was so worth it. It was awesome.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna need to go and check that out because I've never seen any coming from the top. Mine obviously come from the bottom. I still got the Logitech G920 pedals because I got really used to them. And when I try and change to the Thrustmaster, it felt really soft. And I drive a car out in the real world, only on the road. And when you push the pedals, you get quite a rough feel to it. It's quite hard to push the pedals. So I wanted to feel that as well through the Logitech pedals, through my pedals. And I didn't really feel that through the Thrustmaster. But I'm sure there's mods that I can buy, so I need to work on that.
Yeah, hopefully, because that would be awesome. I mean, the more feedback you can get and, you know, being able to mod your setup how you want it is, I think it's key, you know, to feel one with your virtual car.
Yeah, definitely. That brings me to my last question.
I have a question for you.
Oh, you have a question for me? Good. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I was thinking about this before, and I was thinking about like driving technique. Do you left foot brake?
Yes. Yeah.
You do? Okay, good. Because strangely, well, you must know that left foot braking in rally is a thing, right? It's a must in my book, and that's what I've learned from years of being in rally school. But also in real life, there's a lot of people who I rallied with who don't left foot brake. And it kind of boggles my mind. I'm like, how do you even get through these stages? You know, left foot brake. Like, what? How do you do that? So I'm glad to hear that.
I do get confused though when I use, because I don't know if you have a H pattern, but I have a H pattern. So when I drive the historic cars, I get very confused because you use the clutch as well. So then my feet get a bit like it's whichever feet gets there first. Because obviously in the R5 you don't get that. I just use the two pedals.
A little bit. So you started with a lot of driving, just left foot brake.
Yeah, so if I do GT driving or if I do rally driving in the R5, it's always left foot brake and then accelerate with the right foot. But then when I use the clutch, it becomes a little bit more confusing because you have to heel and toe. So it's something I'm learning, but I'm not quite there yet. I always get a lot of comments. So I had one last.
So you heel?
Yeah, I do heel and toe. I try to do it in Assetto Corsa. In dirt, yes, a bit. When I use well, if you drive the Mini, for example, I'm gonna try to show you. I've got a oops. Oh God. I don't know if you. Well, actually, you're not seeing my stream, so I don't know why I'm showing you.
No, sorry.
I will send you a picture afterwards. But I've got a H pattern, which is a Thrustmaster, and absolutely amazing. You can change it into a sequential as well, so you can you can have a sequential shifter, or you can have an H pattern. So when I drive the Mini, for example, I go in first gear, second gear. It's just like a real Mini. It's absolutely amazing. It's more immersive, I feel, as well. Yeah, so my last question for you is, it's a fun question. I think there will be more questions from the chat. I don't know how my Zoom is gonna hand up on this. What is your secret superpower? You can answer whatever.
Oh, wow. My secret superpower, I think it's just being positive. You know, always having a positive mental attitude, and trying to, whatever the situation is to stay in that zone of positivity. And that's taken me a long way, as far as like different challenges in life, different challenges in racing. You know, I remember, and I'm thinking back to rally specifically, because we're talking about rally, but once I went off a cliff and head into a tree, basically it was like a 200, right? My co-driver was like 200 and left 3. 200 is a long way as I'm flooring it. I'm like, and I start talking to her. I'm like, oh yeah, so how do you think I'm doing? Blah, blah. We're getting into this conversation in the 200 meters. And then I'm looking all the way down at my left 3, but it was very, very bright. It was in Oregon. And the left 3 was under the shade, so I couldn't perceive the depth. And I said, what was it? And she said, left 3. So I got on the brakes. I slid the car, and I didn't care that I slid the car because there was the side of the mountain. So I'm like just trying to avoid that. Mm-hmm. But on the other side, so I'm sliding the car, and right here is the exposure. And I'm trying to get the car straightened out, and it kind of came around like this. And then I went off, and then I was vertical against a tree. But I try to think back, like, oh my gosh, you know, in that moment, we were sitting there for an hour. Other competitors were passing us, and they're making sure we're okay because we couldn't get out and hold our okay sign out. But even during that time, and it had been an hour, we were sitting there for an hour until the sweep truck came, to try to mentally get back into that, okay, I'm gonna hit the gas once the wheels or the tires hit the ground and finish this race as strong as I started, is a really hard thing to do. But I think rally in general has helped me become stronger overall, mm-hmm. as far as like looking at life in a different perspective, thus being able to stay more positive in real life situations that really aren't that big of a deal, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when I start every rally, I realize, I don't think about it often, but I'm like, okay, I could die today. Today's not going to be the day, but it could happen. So when I'm not rallying or in the car, and every day, you know, people ask me, oh, can you do this? Yeah, I can't die doing that. You know, I'm like, you're like, okay. So I try to get the positive out of everything. And actually rally has really helped me with that. And I know it sounds strange because it's like,
No, I don't think it does sound strange. I think it's I do feel like any of the rally driver I've spoken to, female, they've been really positive and say that crash has made them stronger.
Yes.
So they've rolled around and they said, well, actually, it's motivated me more after that to get better and stop rolling. And apparently when you come out, well, I mean, your one sounds pretty scary because you were up a cliff, but most of the other drivers I've spoken to, they just maybe rolled and crashed into a tree. It can be less scaring than hanging off a cliff. I don't know how big the cliff was, but I can imagine it could have been pretty scary.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you know, when I say that I head into a tree, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm like, no. That's the good part, that I head into a tree, because there wasn't another tree around that whole corner. And actually one of my friends went off, and they were in the unlimited class. So they had rented a WRC car, had it shipped over to the US. They were going against Ken Block at the time, so they were pushing it. And exactly the same thing happened, except they went off the cliff probably maybe 20 feet before me. And they endoed all the way down. And then eventually they... what stopped the car was a tree trunk went through their trunk. So they endoed and it went smack on the tree trunk, and then their car was done. So yeah. And a little note, I was pulled out. We were an hour behind, but I did finish that race. So
congrats.
Yeah.
It's one of the themes as well that come back. I keep being told by the rally drivers, never give up, because you never know what the other contestant might be having, what trouble they might be having. So some of them might be stuck into a tree. I know this is not really possible, but some of them might be hanging off a cliff, so you need to carry on even if you crash or rumble. So yeah, yeah, you guys are really positive in rally. Maybe I should start rallying for real, because I
mean, you should try get into a rally car one time in your life. That's all I have to say. You're gonna be hooked.
Okay, so I've got some questions from the chat.
Oh yes, I get the chat going on.
Wow, a few actually. So have you drifted against Sung Kong from Tokyo Drift?
No, I haven't drifted against him. That's funny because I would like to. I in my last stream that I did, I publicly said like this ultimate scene that I would like to do with him, which is instead of he doing donuts around me, I would like him to be in that car and I do donuts around him. And that would be awesome. But he's a good guy. He's a real car enthusiast, and he's always up for doing something automotive related.
Oh,
yeah.
What's the most exciting stunt project you've worked on? I think you told us that. I think you said it was the advertising. Well, the short clip.
It was.
I need to check on Sky.
Yeah.
Any others you can think of?
Yeah, the Hawaii 5-0 project that I worked on, even though I wasn't driving, I was a double for the main actress. And I think right before I got on here, I saw that you were going through my website, and then that clip is on.
Sorry, I thought that was you then. That wasn't you in the car?
Oh, well, that was me being shot, but on the show, that was supposed to be the main actress, but I was her stunt double, so I did all her stunts.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was you. That's what we were. Yeah, we were saying. I was saying your website is really impressive. I went through it a few days ago, and I didn't realize you were doing so much.
Well, I don't know. I try to say yes to a lot of stuff that even though I'm not quite sure if I would like to do it. As far as like, oh, can you do this? As far as like, even that stunt double thing, I don't really do a lot of stunt doubling that's not driving. So when they asked me if I could do that, I was like, well, yeah, that sounds like fun. But you respond with a resounding, oh yeah, I could totally do that. And in your mind, you're like, I think I could do that, but when you're put up to the test and you get there, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna steal a nitrogen tank and rummage through a warehouse, and you're gonna hoist me up, and I'm gonna spray out this video camera. And the thing is, it was my most fun stunt because these are all things that I wouldn't do in real life. But to be honest, it was quite a shot of adrenaline, strangely, and that sounds really bad, like to sneak around the warehouse and like whatever. And not that I want a gun pointed at me at any time, but it was kind of fun. It was really fun, actually.
A day in Verena's world, it might be a bit
what I do in real life, right?
So what's the fastest car you've ever driven in rally in real life?
Oh, the fastest car, or what's the fastest I've been in a rally? Those are kind of two different things.
What's the fastest car you've driven in rally?
Fastest car I've driven is actually a Fiesta R2, and it's actually not that fast as far as compared to like the Subis out there, and like the R5s out there, which are crazy fast. But I was competing against a lot of R2s in my class, and I was driving a Fiesta, just an SE, and non-turbo is in the production class. And I would look at my times and I was like, what? Like how are they a minute faster than me on this stage? And then after a whole season went by, and this person they were on my team. So I got to jump in his car one day and drive, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a completely different animal. Even though this car, the Fiesta R2, had 180 horsepower and mine had 120 or 140, it was just everything about it. The motor mounts and all the little bits to make you feel just one with the car.
Okay. We've had a few rally drivers on my stream, and some of them were driving R5, and they were they're saying that they were absolutely fast compared to us. So they actually just moved to R. It was Nabila. I don't know if you're familiar with Nabila. Nabila's a UK rally driver.
Cool.
And she is so she just moved this year to R5. So she had driven the car once, but she said it was a blast compared to R2. So yeah, I can imagine what it's like to just jump in a car that has a lot more horsepower suddenly.
Exactly. Those are so expensive. I mean, they're all expensive, but like as far as what a $70,000 car jumped to a $250,000 car,
Wow.
I'm like, oh, that's.
We've got someone in the chat that's always highlighting the price of the cars I drive, because every time I crash them in the game, he said, "Oh, you would have costed that much to your team," and I'm like, "Oh my god, don't." So it's funny because I didn't know about the rally prices, and you're highlighting them to me. So I've learned a lot from you tonight. I can tell you that for sure. The next question from the chat is: do you have a real life racing hero, and it can be male or female?
Gosh, there's so many. I have to say Arsene Senna.
I think someone said that in the they were asking each other the question, and someone said that in the chat. So you're gonna have a few fun there.
Yeah, I mean, he's like the ultimate. I mean, there's so many great racing drivers, but I mean, he's at the tippity top. Yeah, he's amazing.
I think I'm gonna agree. I've seen the film. He was a great driver. He's definitely an example to follow.
That's
not that I'm aspiring to become a real life Senna, but yeah, maybe virtual Senna would be good.
Hey, that's awesome. It costs a lot less.
It does. What's your favorite car in Dirt Rally 2? I think you said it for Ford.
Fiesta R5. I mean, to be honest, like I haven't tried a lot of different ones because my dream has always been to rally a Fiesta R5. So when I have a choice of it, I'm like, yeah, I'm driving an R5 because that was on my bucket list.
Yeah, I do feel like that as well. We've got Assetto Corsa is an excellent game because you've got all these mods, and I've been driving literally all the car in the world. I've driven Ferraris. I've seen one parked in front of my house the other day, and
wow.
And my fiance said, "Oh, you might have driven that one already," and I felt like I had accomplished something because now I've seen it with my own eyes. I've driven it in the game. It just felt like it was all very real. So yeah, I do agree with you on that. It's amazing to have this opportunity to drive all these cars. And then the last question from the chat is: have you ever had a big crash in real racing life? Rally?
Yeah, it was that one that I went off the cliff. So that was technically, I don't know if that's the biggest one because that was the most scary. I think that had the biggest potential to be a really, really horrible crash. However, being that my car was still pretty much intact and I was still able to finish the rally and no one got hurt, I consider that not a huge crash. However, I did roll a car on my very first rally, my first national rally. You know, I was so excited. It's a brand new car that I was asked to drive. And basically, I remember my coach saying like, okay, you know, I drove for the rally school. So he's like, we have this car from Ford. It's a Fiesta. And I said, well, who's going to drive it? And he said, well, if you build it and finish it in time for New England Forest Rally, then you can race it, which is also why New England Forest Rally is my favorite. It was my first rally. So I did that. And I was so happy. I was still not sure if I was ready, you know, and probably like a week before, he's like, okay, let's do this. I said, you know what, Tim, I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to go because I didn't register for the rally like way ahead of time. I kind of waited till like, I don't know, 3 days before. And I said, I don't know if I want to go out there yet. And he said, you know what, you'll never be ready. You just have to do it. So I did. And there were all these spectators, right? Verena's doing her first rally, blah, blah, blah. And I rolled it. It was just like, no, a brand new car. It was sponsored by the rally school. It had sponsored by Ford because Ford was a sponsor of the rally school. And it was just so, I wouldn't say devastating, but I was so bummed, you know, not only that it wasn't my car, it was a brand new car. It was sponsored by Ford. I was supposed to make a good showing for my sponsors and the school. And I remember what happened was it was a right 5 into a left 2 around like a gravel pit. And it had rained. I think it was maybe that morning. And so I was watching all the other cars go, and there's like 70 cars in this rally. So, you know, you start off with people like Ken Block or the Subi team. And then for me, my first rally, I'm all the way at the back because I've never done a rally. So by the time it gets to me, you know, I see everybody like sliding across, sliding around that left 2. And then it gets to me and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. Well, by that time, the mud was dry and it became a mud rut. So when I went to slide the car, I pulled the handbrake and it slid, and this is the mud rut, and it went and it just flipped over. And that was it. Basically, there was damage on every single panel of the car except the roof. Thank goodness, because I hear the roof is very difficult and expensive to fix. I had a co-driver at that point who was probably like 250 pounds, and we were on the side, and I was on the bottom, and I'm looking at him like, how am I gonna get out? Because if he takes his seatbelt off, he's gonna crush me. Like all these things going through my head, right? Eventually, like 4 people got the car back on the wheels and we were able to get out. The windshield was cracked. But that was, and even though it was a very slow stage because it went from a start to left 5, right 5, left 2. So I wasn't going that fast, but it did the most damage to my car. And I actually couldn't remember a lot of simple things for 2 months. So the impact was huge. Yeah.
Oh, and you still remember the pace note as well. It's funny because you've done it quite a few times throughout the interview. I've noticed you're like, yeah, 3, 2. So 'cause some people in the chat say you can't learn the stage, but I kind of disagree with it because I like to go through it and know. And I'm you guys you do this. I don't know how you call it, but I think you have a name for it. You go through the stage first with your co-driver, and then he writes all the note down. I don't know if that's like that for everyone, but I've seen that on YouTube. I think it was for McRae. It was for McRae. It was showing. It was about how he was doing at the time. So it was back, a long time before our modern days. But so that's how they were doing. So like it's funny to see that you can still remember from a specific stage. Oh yeah, that turn, it was a free, and it's incredible. You've got a great memory.
I don't, to be honest, I don't think I have a great memory, but it's like it was one of those defining moments, you know, what happened before the crash, what you remember before the crash, and that's why I remember it. But yeah, we in real life we do, at least here, you get a 1-pass recce. So some stages, I think they changed it to 2 passes. It just depends. So in the US, you get what's called Gemba notes. And basically it's machine generated pace notes that you can buy. And basically a truck drives in the middle of the road and it spits out all these notes, you know, 200, left 2, hairpin, bow, whatever. And then we do the 1-pass recce the day before. And this is at speed limits, the speed limit, because all the roads are still open to the public. So sometimes as far as trying to drive the right line, you can't do that because maybe grandma's coming the other way from the grocery store or something like that. So it's usually about 15 to 40 miles per hour. We just check our notes, and sometimes it is wrong because the Gemba truck doesn't take the racing line. They stay right in the middle. So we have to make sure that when we're on the right line, that's the correct grade of corner or distance. So we correct that. And sometimes we add our own. And then if not, and now they have some 2-pass recce races where you just start with a blank stage. And that was the hardest part for me. I went to Canada and after my first year of rally in the US to learn how to write pace notes just from scratch. And that was the hardest because, you know, you don't even have like a baseline of where to start. So you go start and you're like, that's about 50, maybe 70. So it was really important for me to be able to look at a road and say like, okay, that's 100. Because if you think it's 70 and it's 100, well, you're going to lose a lot of time. But if it's the opposite way, then you're going to brake too late and you're going to go off in the trees. So there was a lot of times with my coach that I would say, okay, can you just measure 50 meters so I can see what it looks like? And the good thing was outside of the rally school in New Hampshire, there were recce stages, and these are just public roads that we could just go anytime. But there were pace notes for all around the rally school, outside of the rally school. So whenever I wanted to, then I could just drive my daily driver. And I knew the first turn out of the rally school up to the crest was 50. So coming and going from the rally school, I'd be like, okay, that's 50. And then I would go home, come back, and like, okay, that's 50. And just kind of get it ingrained to my head. So I know exactly like, okay, that's 30, that's 50. And when do I put, you know, there's so many things in the notes that I learned. Like, is it, you know, left over crest, left over crest, or when to put the crest, or is it and or into, and those words that at first when you're learning, you're like, oh, they're the same thing. And then you're like, no, that will cost you time, or, you know, that could make you crash.
Yeah.
So anyway.
It's interesting you're saying that. So do you think the Dirt Rally 2 pace notes are really easy to understand? Are they similar to yours? Because I've spoken to, so I think it was Nabila again, and she said that her pace notes were very different to the game. It was the opposite of what he was saying. So she was getting really confused because when he was saying 5, she was supposed to go slow. I think that's what she said to me. So so do you not have any different pace note to the game, or do you find it easy? You think they are close to your pace notes, really? I think they're very similar to our pace notes, what we're used to doing. But as we're taught, every driver's pace notes are different. So, for instance, if you need to borrow somebody's pace notes, and I've done that when, you know, I showed up
late or I had to fix my car or something like that, and you're just like, can I just use your pace notes? And they're like, yeah. You just want to make sure it is the same to yours. But there's some people, drivers that they put some weird things in, like, oh, banana this or apple this, or we're taught that whatever you put in your notes that makes you look at the road, or when you hear it, it translates into your head as that's what the road looks like, then do it. A note that really stuck out to me, especially in last week's championship in Australia, and which I wish I could insert into the game, was switch. And I learned this from Travis Pastrana, that when the roads are really crowned, especially when you're hearing the notes and 1, 2, 3 corners ahead, you want to know that you're on the correct side of the crown. So when you're taking that turn, then you're not on the off camber, you're on the camber, right? Because on a crowned road, you're either a camber or off camber. There's no flat road. So I would insert switch. So that would just mean, even if it's straight, you go over the crown to switch sides of the roads to set up for the next corner, and that will keep you in, so you can actually go faster around the corner rather than being on the other side of the road and you have to actually slow down. Anyway.
No, I get it. Yeah, it's you should feed back to Codemaster. They might be able to do something for you here. Add a few pace notes. I think my favorite is extra long, but that's just because I don't know. I just know I can push the throttle to the max and just go fast, and I really love to hear that. Someone wanted to ask you another question, so that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be the last one. Has Verena ever felt like she's had ever? I'm adding words. Oh, hold on. Has Verena ever felt like she's had a perfect stage in real life or in sim racing?
No. I think as race car drivers, we never think we have a perfect stage, or we always think we could go faster. And I don't think I won't say I don't think there is such thing as a perfect stage. We always just think we could have done better. I think that's just part of being a race car driver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Final question. Can we see your top?
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a Fiesta.
It's a Fiesta.
It's factory fresh.
There we go. That's a cool top.
Yeah. And it's actually by Final 10. So they used to be called We the Terrors, and they're in the UK, but like on Instagram, they're Final 10th, and they make some really cool rally stuff. Just small batches, just a guy putting together some of, I guess, his favorite rally stuff.
Nice. I was wondering actually where to find some car t-shirt, because the only place I found so far was Shein. It's just like another fast fashion retailer. I wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look then. Thanks for that.
Yes, you're welcome. Yeah. And
then the last question is just obviously you stream. So can you just tell us a bit more so we can come and say hi? I think some people in the chat are interested to see your skills now that we've been chatting to you for.
Oh boy. No pressure. No pressure.
No pressure. They might want to give you some tips. You said you like the community. My community is very positive, so they might. I don't know if they're that good at Forza because they play on PC, but they might be able. So yeah, tell us a bit when you stream.
Sounds good. I stream every single Friday on the official Forza channel on Twitch at 9 a.m. Pacific. So what time is 9 a.m. Pacific?
I think we said it was like 5 p.m. Was it 5 p.m. we said earlier?
5
yeah,
p.m.?
we did see it on your website. So I think it's 5 p.m. or something like that.
Cool. And then on my personal channel, so I stream on Twitch as well on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at I said 11 a.m. but I'm still trying to figure that out. It's probably going to be like 11:15 or 11:30 a.m. Because the Forza stream still kind of goes long, so I don't want to step on their stream. So 11:15, 11:30 a.m. I stream for 2 hours. Sometimes it's Forza Horizon 4. Yesterday and Tuesday I did Forza Horizon 4. Last week I did Dirt for 2 days. So it all depends what I'm in the mood for, basically.
Okay. So we can basically catch you 3 days a week, pretty much.
Yes. And my Twitch channel is StarGirlRacing, and that's also my Xbox gamer tag. So I'm an Xbox
and
girl.
Chat, you can find all this in the description as well. I've linked everything below, so go and have a look and give her a follow. And yeah, thank you so much, Verena, for taking the time to speak with me. I can't believe you accepted. I was yeah.
Hollywood royalty.
Yeah, I know you're like a Hollywood star. You are a Hollywood star. You are.
It's true.
Well, I mean,
No.
yeah. When I told the chat, I think quite a few of them knew you because of the different stunt you've been doing. They knew already your name, so it's not something that's always yeah. They don't know always the people that I've been interviewing. So you're definitely a superstar, to me at least.
Thank you. And I appreciate you inviting me on the show. It's great to meet you. And actually, I hope that we can race together more. You have to tell me about what's coming up in the different kinds of sim racings that I could be a part of as well.
Definitely.
Girl power.
Yes, girl power. Thank you so much, Verena. And have a nice afternoon, because it's the afternoon for you in now.
Yes, it is 2:11 p.m.
Wow. Still a lot of time ahead of you. I think I'm going to go to bed soon here. Okay, thank you.
Cool. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining in and tuning in and all the questions. I hope to see you soon online.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see you in your chat. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, cool. Guys, this was awesome. It's a shame that we had a few technical issues at first, but Guys, we got there. We got there in the end, and that's what's a live stream about. We always get some crashes from mostly from Jeff. Let's just face it. It's mostly Jeff's fault. Yeah, I tried to move the camera and then I zoomed bigly on my face, and then I thought, oh my god, this red nose. Yeah, Verena is awesome. I'm definitely. Thanks so much for joining us. Oh, thanks, Verena. Thanks so much for joining me. Louis' cook interview went. Oh, Zlanken is asking.
I think he asks every week.
I think he said London Norris as well. Like, this is not even a woman. Well, it doesn't. He can come on the show, but he has to wear a wig. He has. Because I don't know if you've understood the concept of this interview. I just thought about it. Anyway, so very nice, awesome. I can't. Sergio Perez has COVID. Is that a breaking news, or is that just?
No, it's happened. Yeah, he's got COVID too.
Wow.
There you go. I wonder how he gets it. You'd think he'd take it precautions. I hope he's not taking it too badly. Some do, some. A lot bad.
She's. I agree, Shortmaster. I do agree though. I think it's very important to be more positive in real life. Unfortunately, I don't do rally, so I don't know how I can be more positive without rallying. I think I need to find that one thing that makes me go to the edge, like when you're rallying and you have to push yourself out your boundaries, I guess. I mean, I did go bouldering today, and then I didn't finish most of my path at bouldering, and I had to stay really positive because really I didn't finish them, so I was very unhappy with myself. But then I'm thinking I need to stay positive so that in 1 week or 2 weeks time, when I go back to the place, I will be finishing that stage. And I'm probably gonna have to finish the stream on this because I just remembered I did not have dinner, and my stomach is now doing very strange reactions to, I think is saying, "Hey, I want food," but I think it's a bit late now to have food, so I'm probably gonna drink some juice or have an ice cream or something. But yeah, I was so pleased to have Verena coming in. Verena Mei is my new hero. Yeah, Chile. She seemed to have quite a few things in common with you. She was giving the same answer. You seem quite pleased with that. Ala did great interview on Verena. Unbelievable. Ala Rea, you mean me? That's a lovely way to spell my name, but thank you. Good. I can hear the sound. Great job. Thank you, Unbelievable Greatness. You have an unbelievable name. greatness. That's very positive as well. What is the community race tomorrow? Zanken, community race tomorrow is GT4 with my special guest. I did say if any of you have a... Hope to see you all online so I can learn from you. Girl power! Yeah, so my special guest, oh my god, too late, I've said she'll be driving a McLaren, so if you have any tips or setups for her in the GT4 car, I would be really pleased to receive a setup from you so I can share it with her, because I won't be driving the McLaren, surprise! But it will be at Laguna Seca in the GT4. And I think we're going to keep it, 20-minute race. We're going to keep it dry. She's kindly doing this on her lunch break. So we're going to have to... I don't want to take up too much time. I can't believe how awesome people are being. Like, now if someone asked me to go on their stream, I'd definitely say yes. Before, I don't know if I would have had the courage. And seeing all these people saying yes to me as soon as I ask... like Verena, she didn't have to. She's a busy woman.
You threaten her.
I didn't threaten her. Sounds like Miss Wicked to me. What?
Oh, the special guest.
No, it's not Miss Wicked. But it's a good idea. I might have Miss Wicked on stream. When she's having a few trouble, I think, with the PC at the moment. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the German stages at first. I had so much fun today. I think it's because I had such a good day. I do feel like enjoy the smell of my hands.
Thank you for tuning in, Zlani.
That was a very special thank you for Zlani. I don't know why. What did you do, Zlani? What is it? Tell us. What did you do to get this special treatment from Jeff? I'd like to know. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I've really enjoyed the German stages. I think I haven't enjoyed myself for a long time like that in dirt. I had quite a few accidents lately where it was a bit like, oh my, what am I doing? But today I was alright. And I finished what, 6? No, Zlani, there was no... I did finish on time. I did not finish 12. That didn't happen. I do not want to hear that. You don't get any special treatment from me. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the Verena interview. I certainly did. I learned so much from Verena interview. I learned so much.
And there'll be a highlights video.
And there will be a highlights video one day. I've been really busy, but I'm gonna be working. I'm working on the Ravi one at the moment. It's in the making. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. I'll have a library of incredibly inspiring women, and yeah, mostly positive. I will be like that one day. One day it'll be someone else interviewing me and telling me. So Thea, tell us about your FIS's no P6.
Don't cry.
Which FIA is Lankin? These Lankin FIA? Because I don't know. I don't know about this Lankin FIA. So yeah, thank you so much. Hope you all have a beautiful end of day. I don't know what time of the day you're in, but go to bed. Have a great night. Have great dreams. Have a great afternoon if you do. And what's going on? This window. Oh, nice. Love you all, guys. No, why don't we have the ending screen? What are you doing? Jeff is messing already. Do you guys want the ending screen?
Do you want the ending screen?
Do you? Do you want the ending screen?
See
Okay, fine. You get the ending screen. I hope you enjoyed the music. I see you all tomorrow for the community race. Bye, guys. Love you.